G'day guys, Roderick here from Fish Tech Solutions. Doing a bit of tackle prep today with hard body lures, and I just wanted to share with you a nice, really easy to use product from Buoyant. It's the Buoyant weight seal. Now the weight seals come in 3 different sizes. There's a really light one, which is a 0.55 gram. And then there's the next size up, or that's the big one, the next size up, which is 1.2 grams. And then the next size up, that is 1.5 grams. Now, the plus side of these things are, they're super duper easy to use. Now, some of you, especially the older guys that used to tinker a lot with lures, will remember there used to be a tungsten putty on the market that you used to have to mold in your fingers for ages to get it pliable enough to stick it to a lure, and then you'd have to really get it stuck to that lure, and at some stage a barra might jump and your tungsten weight's gone, and all that effort you went to get that lure's buoyancy changed is over. Or alternatively, you had to drill into lures, melt lead in there and add weight like that. So these are just great because we've trialed them a fair bit before we've actually promoted them, and we've had them on swim baits, hard bodies, and they just don't come off. So there's no even preparation. So the lure that I'm using today is the Imakachi Rip Riser. Really effective lure in the trees. So I'll close that up and I'll give that a rattle. You can see it's got a really, it's not a super loud rattle, but it's that high-pitched glass shrimp rattle sound, and the barra really like that. Now this is quite a buoyant lure, and because it's buoyant, it gives you, it's a plus for a couple of reasons. So you can add double split rings to it, which is an awesome plus on hard body lures, because it gives the fish the potential to twist that hook a lot more without tearing out, and gives you potential to put bigger hooks. Now with these lures, because they are buoyant, they have a tendency to float head up, and that's pretty good, but sometimes in the trees you want that lure to slowly rise and stay head down, so that when you twitch the lure, the bib is the first thing that hits the tree. And that's where these Buoyant weighted seals come into play. It's as simple as taking one out of the packet, grab one out. It's got a little backing on it. We pull the backing off, like so. And there's an adhesive on the back, of the lead, and we just line her up. Make sure she's straight. And then we just start sticking it on. And because it's pliable, now that lure's obviously not flat. I haven't sanded the lure, I haven't done any preparation. All I've done is I've just stuck the lead straight to it. You can give the lure a light wipe, you know, with a thinners or an acetone material, alcohol material, just to remove any oil or grime that's on there. And all I do is I take my time and I mold that lure, that lead, exactly where I want it, right on the nose. And when I fish that lure again, it won't rise as buoyant around the head. It'll come up more level with a level cadence, or a head down. And if I go and fish it on the water and I find that it's still rising too fast, all I have to do is wipe that surface down, get it dry, and just add another weight. Add another weight, one of these, or alternatively, I just go a heavier weight. So great product from Buoyant, and it gives you a lot of variation in your lures. You know, perhaps I'm fishing a weed bed and I want that lure to rise up and a bit shallower. All I really have to do is just peel that lead off, put it down in the boat, and that lure is then back to being that super buoyant lure with, I haven't done any damage to the lure at all. So great product for your hard bodies, the Buoyant weight systems. Thank you.